my kitty cat. Forrest held this kitty many, many times. We would often, not so much fight over her, but she would sort of decide who she ended up with. Yeah. Today I ran around the park, even though it's still a bit cold. And I can't help remembering him running next to me. I saw a father and son recently. They look, you know, when you see them, I'm sure it's what Forrest and I used to look like. Something about how they walk, how they move, how they process the world physically is so connected. And you can tell by the body language if a particular, father-son duo is particularly close or not. You can see from the body English. I guess I'm looking at issues of forgiveness. And today, when I was running, I was listening to a lecture on. It was Alan Watts, and he was saying that it's only when you realize that the world is unfair and that you're doomed that you can tap into the fact that life and death is just part of the energy of the universe, and we're all part of that, and that there's nothing to fear ultimately or let go of, because there's nothing lost. But to get there, you have to not care anymore, and you can't try to not care. You have to just receive the knowledge of not knowing from the other end. That was the original meaning of atheism, of people that felt a profound connection, but didn't do it through intellectualization. And I said, when Forrest died, I just felt this connection to stuff and things and nature and life and death and cycles and a kind of drumbeat from the beginning. There's some things that you just can't mess around with. you can't expect to play with heroin and be able to participate in life. You know, it's they don't go together. We can do a lot of stuff, you know, we can. It always blows my mind when I see those flight suit people, you know. And one of those guys died last year, somebody famous. Forgive me for not remembering the person's name, but that was his thing. I don't know if that guy's parents feel that it was a betrayal and a waste and a discarding of the vessel in a manner that was let's just say misinformed, self-deceived. Man, I'm doing these videos for 1 year and then I'm not doing them anymore. Something else will come. My family doesn't watch these because I think it's just too painful for them, and people just want to get on with their lives. That's just the truth of it all, that people have to get on with their lives, and so you'll be forgotten. Forrest was like my everyday consideration. I mean, we had business together all the time, you know. I was putting him through school. I used to tell him what a great honor that was for me. The greatest honor. My life changed when I finally went and got an education. I was in my 30s and it changed almost immediately. I got the difference between me sifting through what I wanted to know and having to sift through all of the information that I was supposed to know. I was so proud of him for doing well in school.